Don't give me your Christmas list. I will make it come true.
Can I see my wife again, Kay?
Hey, Dry. Of course.
Oh, no. I don't like the way you said that.
Disclaimer. We do not own or claim ownership of the Pokemon franchise and any Pokemon established in official canon. That's all owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures. This is just a podcast made by 4 friends who love Pokemon. It's our love letter to a franchise most of us grew up with. So please go support the official release.
Previously on PKMN Legacy.
We're from a long line of hex maniacs, and you're possessed as shit.
What?
I may know someone who can help us. Emberly used to be a shrine maiden. She hangs out at this indoor sand garden. Have you heard from Angel recently?
I asked her to search for Lucario.
There's a novelty mining attraction nearby. I spotted some of our cultist friends.
Oh, they're robbing this. Oh, that's not good.
I think I might see Angel.
Hey, there's someone else in here!
2 large, lumbering beasts.
Bomberoo, the explosive Pokemon.
Explode?
Indigo lands a force palm on the cultist, knocking him back and freeing Angel. He looks at all of you with a come and get some look.
Oh, no.
Top of the initiative, we got Indigo. He's gonna roll a 1d8. If he rolls a 1 or a 2, he's gonna go after one of your Pokemon. 6. He is going to stay on this cultist right here. Gonna go for a Force Palm on him. Critical hit, 5 out of 7.
Oh.
He has no chance of evading or clashing. 3 points of damage. Just with a 1-inch palm strike, sends him flying into the crates.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
His eyes dart to Angel for a second, who just looks shell-shocked from all this going on, but then he turns his gaze to the rest of you all.
Eep.
That brings us to Chris and Victor.
While this Turclaw is asleep, gonna go for a solid karate chop. 3 out of 6.
That's a critical hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Add 2 to the bonus dice. Its defense, though, is 2, so, just, I guess it cancels each other out. Go ahead and roll.
5 out of 10.
So, it resists fighting, but that don't mean shit with one. How does it go down?
I have Victor just walk over to the sleeping Turclaw, and I'm like, karate chop it, but don't hurt it too badly. Gentle, gentle. And so Victor just looks at me, looks at the Turclaw, walks over it, tries to just nudge it, but doesn't realize, it's asleep, and just kapoof, and you see feathers fly away as it falls backwards.
His eyes turn towards Lucario.
Wait, no, not enemy. He has not attacked yet.
Velma and Goonie's turn.
He's just gonna try to get this Dunsparce out of the way just because, we're just gonna hit him with a disarming voice.
You can also hit the Bomberoo in the back here.
Alright, we'll do that too.
1 out of 3 still hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Defense is 2 for... Actually, hold on. What is your defense, poor little Dunsparce?
Oh no.
Both their defense is 3.
Alright.
So you blast it for 1 point of damage for Dunsparce. As for the Bomberoo, it doesn't look like it's very effective, and that 1 is reduced to 0.
Oh.
This one cultist, just lost his Turclaw, is going to take out a Great Ball.
Oh no.
And is going to throw it at the Lucario.
No,
no.
stop it now, please. Please don't work, please don't work, please don't work,
Shake,
please
shake.
don't work, please don't work, please don't work.
Burst open.
Oh, thank fuck.
The cultist looks scared shitless. Meanwhile, the Dunsparce is going to try its best to try to hit Goonie with a body slam. 2 out of 3 will hit.
We're gonna clash with Fury Swipe.
You need to get a 3 or more to succeed. You got a 0 out of 2.
Oh.
Well,
So the body slam goes through. Its defense is 2, yes?
yes.
That's a 4 out of 4. Uses its tail to get leverage, leaps up into the air, slams right down the Goonie, knocking him out. KO.
In a little way, I'm kind of impressed. It's sad, but kind of impressive for Dunsparce.
Meanwhile, the cultist that still has him is going to try to run past you guys in order to escape as well. Will you try to stop him? He's going to go ahead and roll his dexterity plus athletic. 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna let him go.
I want to whack somebody. I'm gonna have. Velma's gonna try and whack him.
Then I need you to roll dexterity plus athletic to try and catch him and stop him. Yeah, go ahead and whack him.
Velma just sees him making a run for it. She's like, ah, no, you don't. She gets her little pickaxe thing, runs up to him, and just slam in the back of the head.
Oh!
I'm saying that's going to hit for 2 points of damage. Frick, who does that? Gah! I think you popped a disc out of place.
Oh! Ow!
As he tries to cradle his neck, that brings us to the Bomberoos. It's going to try to hit the Dunsparce with a little flame blast. Flame burst, I should say. 1 out of 5 will land. He will try to evade, though, and successfully does so. He bounces out of the way from the blast of fire and takes no damage. I'm going to roll one more d4. On a 4, you will get Camilla joining back up. 3. She's still dealing with her own stuff. You can hear blasts of water outside.
Yeah, she's got it.
So yeah, top of the order, Indigo. Let's see who he's going to go against. 1. Indigo and Victor's eyes meet.
No.
And as Indigo charges in, Velma, go ahead and choose who you're going to replace for Goonie.
What types were the Bomberoos again?
You know that they're at least fire type.
We're gonna send out assistant.
Okay, Indigo is going to go for a bone rush on Victor.
Bone rush! Oh no!
3 out of 6 will hit unless you're going to evade or clash.
Gonna clash with a low kick.
You gotta get 3 or more.
4 out of 8.
Woo!
Indigo rushes in with a bone made out of pure aura, tries to swing down on him. Victor lifts up a knee, kicks him back, knocks him about 10 feet away. Victor takes 1 point of damage, Indigo takes 2.
Okay. Victor karate chop the Dunsparce.
Turns towards you very upset.
Look, just attack the Dunsparce. Don't attack the Lucario. Look, if he hits you again, you have to use self-defense, but don't attack him. Okay. 4 out of 6.
2 extra dice because it's critical hit, and defense is 3.
5 out of 9.
Wow.
How does it go down?
Victor is rushing in to karate chop the Lucario, but immediately dashes out of the way and then just punts the Dunsparce, sending it backwards. I imagine Victor gives Lucario a look, just being like, that could have been you. That could have been you. Your saving grace was him.
All right, next we have, what does the assistant do?
Assistant is gonna sing for us.
Oh, you need to retrain that, or Lapras. It has no accuracy pool.
Oh.
Gotta do that during downtime. You have been focused a lot on Goonie, so that's understandable.
In its place, we'll do Mist.
2 out of 4. It lets out a sonorous cry, and suddenly the thermal fumes in here cool and turn into a nice crisp mist. For the next 4 rounds, your team cannot have their attributes or traits lowered. The cultist that you just whacked is going to try and crawl out of there. Do you try and stop him?
Are you pulling an Omae Omo Shingeru?
I'm tempted, because we could keep him to ask questions. Is there a way to incapacitate him without knocking him out?
If you reduced him to 0 hit points, he'll be knocked unconscious, but you'll be easy enough to wake up.
We'll give him a gentler whack.
2 out of 3. 1 out of 3 for his attempt to escape. He does not escape in time. You whack him. He takes another 2 points of damage as the blunt end breaks off of your stick.
Aw, mistake.
Why are you just use the...
No, he's not doing too hot.
He'll be fine.
I made you a salad out of words.
Oh, yeah, he's not good.
The cultist that was attacking Angel and got decked by the Lucario, you see him pocket something, sees you guys are distracted, turns to the other cultist. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, bye. And he's going to try and escape.
Can Chris try to stop him?
Yeah.
Strike to the back of the neck if he can, or just a strike in general.
You need to roll dexterity plus athletic and go against his. He rolls a 2 out of 3.
Ooh, that's me. 3 out of 4.
Back of the neck. They're just scrambling to try and escape. Bomberoo's gonna come in. Well, there's one thing a Bomberoo go do, how do. Baboo. He's going to attack Primeape. He billows out Smog against him.
Smog?
That is 2 out of 3 to hit.
I don't know. Can I clash that?
You've already used Clash against the
Lucario.
against Indigo.
I could try to evade.
You need a 4 or more.
That ain't working.
2 out of 5 will not do. So it's gonna hit you with a Smog. Minimum 1 point of damage, and surprisingly, even with me rolling 4 chance dice, you are not poisoned.
Wow.
The wall! The wall!
Toxic fumes just blow past you. Victor just snorts it out. Okay, another D4, 3 or 4. We have Camilla joining the fray. 1, still dealing with the other cultists.
She's fighting for her life out there.
You can hear an absolute PG-rated bloodbath going on out there. Top of the order, we have Indigo. Let's see. Victor it is. It's gonna jump back a bit and hit it with a aura sphere. 2 out of 4 will hit, no chance to evade.
Oh, can he clash it this time?
You know what? I think so. Go ahead and roll. What you gonna use against it?
Now, the only thing he can do is just punch at it, so karate chopping it.
Okay.
6 out of 8.
Nice.
A fucking wall, my dude.
The wall!
Oh, wow.
You still have your goddamn training weights on.
He hasn't taken those off.
Do you have the training weights on? Hold on. Did we reset those stats?
Ooh, that's a good point.
We did not. He's been going on with the power boost.
Oh.
Do you want to reroll?
Go ahead and reroll the clash.
3 out of 7.
Okay, yeah, that'll still hit. You're both knocked back. Victor will take 1 point of damage from the clash. Lucario will take 2 because that low kick would have been super effective against it. That brings us to Chris and Victor.
I want to use Rage Fist. 3 out of 5.
Okay, each time the user has taken damage, you have taken damage twice.
Because once from the smog.
Okay, you've taken damage 3 times, so that will hit. Go ahead and roll for Rage Fist. Defense is...
But not on the Lucario.
Oh?
On the Bomberoo.
Defense is 3, but you add 3 extra dice because you've taken damage 3 times.
1.
Haha, 1! Again, distracted by your orders to target Bomberoo instead, the swing goes wide. It does not hit as powerful as it usually does, but it hits.
Good.
Velma and Assistant.
We're gonna have Assistant go at that Bomberoo right in front of him with a water gun.
2 out of 3. It's going to try and... It can't clash, so it's going to try and evade instead. It fails to evade. Defense is 3. 1 boosted up to a 2 points of damage as it is blasted with a jet of water that douses the fuse on its head.
That's my baby!
Cultists, this one's going to try and escape. Going to roll for another dexterity plus athletic. But he is... my back! Doesn't move at all. The other one is going to take some dirt from the ground, throw it at your eyes, try to get a little boost. 2 out of 5 to escape. Do you try to stop him?
We're gonna try to stomp down on him to be like, you're not moving anywhere.
Go ahead and roll dexterity plus athletic. Unfortunately, that will not be enough. The one time you're not wearing your goggles, and it throws the pocket sand at you, and scurries out of there, out of sight.
Ah, my eyes!
Meanwhile, the Bomberoo, it's going to charge in the middle and just explode on you guys.
Ah, crud.
4 out of 5 will land. Everyone around takes 5 points of damage.
My baby.
And this one is fainted as well. That knocks out Victor completely.
Oh, no.
We're gonna go out of combat right now then, because the main threats have been neutralized. Indigo is using his aura bone to hold himself up, just panting like...
This is going to sound really messed up, Kay, and I'm very sorry. So I looked inside Chris's inventory, and please tell me if I'm wrong about this. I noticed that there is 1 Great Ball. Is that true?
If it's there, then I'm assuming it is.
I'm going to approach Indigo, but very cautiously. Okay, hey, whoa. We're not here to fight you. You can clearly understand that, right? When I chose not to hit you at all. And if you, hey, Victor was acting in self-defense when you tried coming at him, just saying. But please don't be angry about it. We're actually here to help you. And he's like, got his hands completely up. He's like, they're nowhere near my Pokeballs. Nothing like that. We want to be able to get you back to your original owner. We want to get you back to Maxine.
I need you to make a cool plus empathy.
Am I taking any negatives for this?
Take a +1, actually.
+1, okay. 3 out of 5?
Looks at the two of you, looks back at Angel. The aura dissipates, the bone disappears. You can tell he is reading deep into your aura. He does not seem to be on the offensive anymore, but maybe out of a sense of pride, you think? You see him start to bound deeper into the caves away from you guys.
Can we chase after him?
Do you attempt to?
Fuck it. Throw in the Great Ball, because I don't know if we have time for that.
Go ahead and roll. I believe the pool for it is 6 dice.
That is correct. 4 out of 6.
It tries to run away, more like a hobble away. You throw the Great Ball. Disappears into the light. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Click.
Oh God! Oh, why does this not feel that good? Oh God! Oh, she's going to kill me.
I would ask if you'd like to give a name to Lucario, but
I think I'll stick with Indigo.
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the exploded Bomberoos start to just snooze away.
All right, just gonna power walk over to Angel, and he just is like, Angel, are you okay, Angel?
She recoils back as you try to reach for her. She's obviously very shell-shocked about this whole thing, but after a moment she gathers her breath. I would like to go back to my desk, please.
Okay, let's get you back to your desk job. I'm so very sorry.
The Lucario, he told me to hide here.
Oh, told you? What do you mean by that?
The cultists were coming, and I didn't know what to do, and he helped me hide here. He helped me.
Huh.
So he was protecting you.
And I think at this point is when Camilla comes in, dragging 3 unconscious cultists by the scruffs of their hood, soaking wet.
Dang, girl.
Angel looks her up and down, like not registering her, and then after a brief moment, Miss Mogul! I'm sorry, I didn't, you...
Oh, no.
You look, inconspicuous, I know. Are you okay? She gives a very nervous nod, and then Camilla goes, good. And you two?
A little blinded, but at least but for the most part, we're fine.
We are not dead. That's, positive.
Good. Now then, from what I've gathered from these 3, they were raiding the mines for equipment and for the fossils. Bolster their ranks with revived fossil Pokemon.
Fossils?
I believe a few of the grunts were able to make off with some of them.
What kind of fossils?
You look around the cave, on the walls, and scattered on the ground. Different fossils from different regions. You recognize like a root fossil and a claw fossil here and there. But most of these fossils are flawed. They weren't mined properly. The ones that were mined properly, though, are fossils you've never seen of. One that looks like a sort of claw, and the other looks like an antler of sorts. It's at this point that Angel just sort of starts for a bit and pats herself down, rushes over to the one unconscious cultist, trying to look through his pockets. Oh, no. They took Magpie.
What?
The cultist that grabbed me, he took my Magnemite.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, no. Oh, crap, that was the one that got away, wasn't it?
It was.
Dang it!
Oh!
Don't worry, Angel. As long as we keep taking down these cultists, we'll find your Magnemite eventually. For now, I'll have headquarters send you another rental, and then you... No, please, I would like to request a transfer back to Mogul City, please.
Camilla turns to you two, especially Chris, as if to ask, do you guys still want to use her here for the tournament, or can we send her back?
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
Of course, Angel. Here, borrow my Noivern for now. Decibel can fly you back to Newtontown. Chris, Velma, your Caprice can guide you back to town. I'm going to stay here for a few minutes, just to make sure we haven't missed anything.
Velma's gonna go check up on Assistant.
She seems to be doing all right. A bit battle-worn, but still smiling.
That's my baby. That's my baby girl.
Yeah, I'll do one thing. Am I allowed to pop out Indigo again?
Yeah, you pop out Indigo. He looks at you with the sternest of gazes. Camilla looks around.
Is that Maxine's?
Yeah, that's the one.
Impressive.
He was very helpful to Angel, last I checked. And he reaches inside his coat pocket, and he pulls out one Oranberry, because apparently we have 3, down to 2, and I will give it to the Lucario.
He stares into your soul. You see his eyes spark. You can tell that he's looking at your aura. Takes the Oranberry from you and starts eating it, restoring a few points of health.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to do that because I felt like he was probably really hungry.
And as you walk out, do you take any fossils with you?
Ooh. Can we?
I'll let each of you choose one.
Ooh.
Which one of you takes the Talon fossil and which one of you takes the Horned fossil?
I think Velma's gonna take the Talon one.
Then Chris will take the horn.
Camilla looks at the fossils. I doubt the cultists have left anything here that could revive those. Speak to AJ in town. I'm sure she could arrange something.
Will do. Thanks for that, Camilla.
And the two of you hop aboard your Caprice with your new fossils in tow and Indigo as well, and head back to town to see Madi.
Maxine's gonna beat my ass. She's going to beat my ass.
Beat it back!
Oh, God, I don't know if I can.
I'll be honest, I fully did not think you were actually going to catch him, but you rolled just the right amount of dice.
I took a freaking shot in the because the way my brain imagined it was like, all right, look, if we go searching for him again, there's no guarantee he's gonna want to come with us.
Try yet again throwing another goddamn narrative curveball at my storytelling face.
I'm trying to help.
You got a knack for this shit, my dude. I love it.
I was a DM for so long, I know what I need to do, but at the same time, I was actually fully not expecting that to work. That's why I was
there
like,
was a part of me deep down that says, I should fudge his dice. I should fudge his dice. You shouldn't catch him right now. He should fudge his dice. God damn. No. You will not turn into that sort of DM. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hello, Kay here. Hope you're enjoying this episode. If you'd like, you can support us on Patreon, get rewards like your name in the end credits of the YouTube releases, access to behind-the-scenes bonus tidbits, and for our Ultra Baller tier patrons, get your name listed here in the pause menu alongside folks like Bomberoo, Cammy Cat, Cybernetic Pink Guy, Danny Deathheart, D Money, Donkey Odo, Doodle Boy, Javon, Jonathan Jesus Macias, Kian T, Old King Cole, Red Phoenix 2412, Renamon Music Box Brony, Trace Hartley, and Unoriginal. You can also support the show via word of mouth. Post about the show on Blue Sky or Twitter using the hashtag PKMNLegacy. Leave a good comment on our YouTube releases or a good review wherever you find this podcast. Do that and we find it, we might use your name for the names of our NPCs like we do with our patrons. For example, we have Angel, named after Angel Tigress 777 on Twitter, Camilla, named after Cammy Cat on Patreon, and later up, we introduce 2 new characters named after GeoSaber and Vorpal Knight, both on YouTube. And I could be wrong, but I believe those are the last 2 new names we attach to our NPCs for this season. But remember, there is a huge time gap between when we record these and when we post these up online.
As we are uploading this episode, we're actually in the thick of Season 3 in terms of recording. So if you haven't heard your name used yet, there's still time. Who knows? Oh, and special thanks again to Rubycast for voicing Emberly in the scene coming up next. Links to their stuff in the description. Alright, that's enough for now, though. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the episode, because it is a doozy. You'll see. Unpause. Madi.
Yes.
You make your way slowly to the western edge of town. You see a humble but well-built square little building, like one of those pagoda buildings, made of bright red wood, four-sided pyramid pointing upwards. No extravagant flourishes. This area of town seems to be pretty quiet.
I hesitate for a second, but then go in.
Yeah, what's going through Maddie's mind right now with this meeting?
Yeah, I think it's just a, I'll hear her out sort of thing, but we all know Maddie's a bit stubborn, so we'll see if she actually takes the advice.
You open the doors to the sand garden. Wood floors around the perimeter of a square sand pit with carefully raked sand and rocks in a couple of quadrants. In the four corners of the paper-paneled room, bright orange bonsai trees. And in the center of the room, waiting for someone to arrive, you see Emberly get up. I know I've mentioned her appearance before, but just to remind you guys, spunky-looking woman, about your height, long, crazy flowing red hair sticking out of her white cap, a very punk aesthetic shrine maiden look to her. One side of her face is heavily burned and scarred.
Hey, you're Madi, right?
Yeah? She just puts a thumbs up.
Cool. Before you say anything...
Walks right up to your face, arms go completely outstretched, and she says with the most serious tone,
Hug.
Hug?
Hug.
Okay. And Maddie gives her a hug with a pat on the back, okay.
It's a nice hug. She's not squeezing the life out of you or anything like that. But you do hear her sniff a second.
Yep, you're hella cursed.
Oh, you tricked me!
Gotta know what I'm working with.
Well, why didn't you just say that you wanted to check that?
More funner this way. So, what's going on with you?
There's nothing going on. I don't know, it's the last... How long has it been, Kay? A month at this point?
From when you got the
Basically, when I got here. Because I'm thinking,
It's been roughly 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, because I've been thinking, about the Hexmaniac. That's where I'm starting, is the Hexmaniac stuff.
Yeah. How much do you tell her?
I think it's just, part of it kind of comes blurting out where she's like, the last 2 weeks of my life have been the most unexpected and weird thing ever. I thought I just was coming here for a study abroad, and now I've just got to... And she's just word vomiting.
The whole time she's sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of the sand pit.
And after, I feel like Maddie honestly tells her everything, and then she looks around after she says that, and she's like, wow, I was not expecting to say all that. What did you put in this place?
I like it hot. Makes people nice and loose.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okie dokie. Spirit was in the mask, now it's in you.
Inisa, right?
And the longer Anisa's in you, the more you get all fricky.
Yes, but you said that I was cursed, but I don't feel bad.
Sounds bad to me. Panic attacks, your spoopy powers going out of control, Anissa taking over your body.
Yeah, but that's situational. Of course I feel weird about that. I'm not used to that.
And you're getting all beastie, like a Pokemon.
I love her. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, but...
Girl, you've been catching your friends in the crossfire, at that stone temple place.
It's not on purpose.
Tell that to Ben Noir. He deserved better.
I know. She just puts her hand in her hands.
So, I don't have the spoopy poopy powers. I'm not a channeler like Rochambeau. I'm a shrine maiden. I clean up shrines and stuff.
That's great, because my body is a temple.
Hell yeah, sister.
She gives her a high five.
But for real, I know this spoopy stuff. I know legends. I know spirits. I know the unknown. You think you got it under control. Take it from me. You don't.
And Maddie, in this light, you can very clearly see the burnt side of her face.
Maddie's quiet for a second. Then she, looking down at her hands, and then she looks up at her and says, "So then what do you suggest I do?"
Exorcism. Yeet her right out of there.
I don't think Anissa's bad. I don't want to hurt them.
Make a cool plus empathy check and add +1 to it. Your relationship has been pretty good with Anissa.
Yeah, it has. Clearly not good enough.
Okay, 1 out of 3.
Ugh, fine. I'm not gonna do it. You are.
What?
You're gonna spoop it up and hash it out with your roommate here and now. Kick them out, or be stupid. But at least here, you won't burn anyone else.
Great. I don't see what else we can do, so let's wait it out, so.
Hang tight. Gotta do Shrine Maiden stuff.
Okay.
Emberly takes a very long time to prep the shrine. Grabs the rake, lights the incense, turns off the lights here. You go into the center of the room. I am going to need you to roll. I'm overstepping my bounds. First, I need to ask you.
Uh-huh.
What do you do to focus, to attune, to reach out to Anissa again?
This is sand that I'm in right now?
Yes.
To start, are my shoes already off? Because I feel like I'm getting sand in my shoes otherwise.
Yeah. I'll say you would have taken your shoes off at the door. It's polite in Cantonian and Johto customs.
Okay, great. So, Maddie sits down at first on the sand, and then she decides that instead she's gonna lie down. So she lies down on her back and kind of just lets herself feel like she's sinking into the sand and closes her eyes and tries to reach out.
And as you do that, Emberly will take out a Pokeball.
What?
Okay, Bonbon. Time for some mood lighting.
Out pops a, what seems to be a pink and white paper bag. But then you see arms sprout out of it, and from the top emerges a little length of fire with a little cute face to it.
Oh my god, I love him.
Like a paper lantern.
I love this. Oh my god.
Who is this?
You have time to take out the Pokedex, by the way.
Oh, I do have time to take out the Pokedex. I take out my Pokedex.
Luminance, the fairy lantern Pokemon, and the evolved form of Bonfella.
Little Luminant. Oh.
The hot air they generate in their paper shell allows them to float in the air. There are a number of festivals around the world where luminants swim through the night sky like a sea of stars. Some fairy tales say they can grant the gift of flight to good children.
Wait, it grants flight to good children. What do bad children get?
They get sent to Drifloon.
Wait, no.
They still fly, but not for very long.
Oh no. We haven't met a Bonfella, have we?
No, you have not.
Okay.
With that, Bonbon the Luminanth spins around the room as you begin to focus and channel, and you are surrounded by a glowing ring of the warmest glow you have ever seen. With Bonbon's help, please make an insight plus either channel or empathy, whichever one is higher for you.
Let's find out. Channel.
With that 1 out of 4,
I'm rolling so bad today, Kay.
you lie there in the sand, glowing flames swirling above you. Your limbs relax, they grow slack, as if your whole body is a bag filled with sand. You breathe in and out. And as you breathe out, you feel the sand pouring out of the tips of your fingers, pouring out of the tips of your toes, until you feel empty. You feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the sand, the light from the surface from the luminymph fading and fading as you go deeper and deeper, and you drop back into the dreamscape. You can feel a vision stronger than any you have felt before. More vivid and physical even. It's knocking on the door into your mind. Do you let it in?
At this point, what do we have to lose? Probably a lot, but I do it.
Now, for the sake of this next scene, I'm going to be very, very transparent with you.
Okay.
You are not going to be playing as Madi anymore for this scene.
For this scene.
Correct.
Okay.
For this scene, this flashback into what has happened, you are now Anissa.
Yes!
Ooh.
Let's go!
You can sense what you look like now. The vision of what was, it's much more drawn out.
Well, that's a cool looking design. I like this.
I would describe yourself as having almost a half humanoid, half bestial body. Not quite human, not quite Pokemon. You have the antler-like horn sticking out from your brow, much like the mask did. And where your bow and hair once were, you can now feel long, rabbit-like ears and a long flowing mane of hair. You feel slightly taller, more nimble, which is good, because the woods are on fire. You're in the dead woods again, but it has not quite died just yet. It's giving its last breaths in this chaos. There are some truths that you, Ariana, will need to understand for this.
Okay.
Thanks to this connection to Anissa and you letting the flow of information into your own soul, you now know these truths. Your kind does not have a name.
Okay.
You live with nature. You possess powers that outsiders might find unnatural, but this is your way of life. And while you have your own names to identify who you are, such as you, Anissa, the ideas of families or superiors or any concrete structure aren't really a thing to you.
Okay.
But there are bigger things to worry about right now. There are evil giants. You know how they invade and claim your lands, how they hunt down and imprison your kind. You barely escaped with your life from one of them while you were gathering herbs in a previous vision. But things have escalated. Your people are desperate, and one thing crosses your mind: to escape to the Verdant Grove and find some last shred of sanctuary there. And to help you with that, Dry, please introduce your temporary character here.
What? What the heck?
Finally.
Did you know about this, Dry?
Okay, so now do you want me to introduce it as the character or just explaining the character?
I gave you a skeleton. You put the flesh on it now.
So, what you're seeing in this hulking behemoth of an entity is Giosa. He is a very proud, sort of like bull-like kind of entity. I want to say man, but it's not really the case either. There is someone else that will be helping, but I will let them introduce themselves later.
Yeah, I knew it. You little shits.
Chi-Chi, please introduce me your character.
This is for Palu. They're like a tall dragonoid being with like a cobra hood. They're here with Anissa now. They had already been captured once and had managed to escape, and they have no intention of going back.
Guys, this feels like my birthday. This is so cool. Literally a surprise party.
Gang's all here.
To push the curtain back a bit, you really thought I was going to let them sit this one out?
I was hoping you weren't. Thank God. I felt so bad.
No, I'm going to evolve all you bitches now that I have you all together.
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Anissa, Giosa, Vorpalu. The woods are on fire. You three are closely together, and we start this vision with a smoke billowing, and you in the process of your escape, running through decreasingly thick groves of trees here. And you guys know that you are not alone. Already hot on your heels, you can hear a hunting party of maybe 3, 4, hard to say, but they're all giant-like figures closely pursuing you with markings on their face.
Whoa. Kind of looks familiar, I just gotta say. Kind of looks like Oto.
Madi, the part of your mind that is still conscious in this vision, yes, these are like Oto. These are Kingsfolk.
Oh my God, I was right.
And they are coming for you. So what are you going to do about it?
Is it just the 3 of us around right now?
Yes. So the way this is going to work, this is not a combat encounter. This is more of a skill challenge to try and escape. They are too many, they are too big, they are too powerful. So, please roll me initiative. Oh, and I should probably also give you your new character sheet.
Let's go.
2 out of 4 for Giosa. That is a 3 out of 7 for Anissa. And a 4 out of 7 for Vorpalu. Vorpalu, they're hot on your heels. You are rushing through the undergrowth. What do you do?
I try to let out a strange steam to keep them distracted.
4 out of 9, that's a critical hit. So, what does this look like?
So what it looks like is Vorpalu just lets out this breath that has this almost rainbow shimmery glow to it. Almost like neon smoke or fire that dances around the giants and traps them.
One of the giants are completely engulfed in it. He tries to do his best to dodge, to brush it away, but it is so overwhelmingly saccharine and disorienting in its rainbow shimmers that he completely becomes unbalanced as more Kingsfolk push him and his weakness out of the way and continue the pursuit. That brings us to Anissa.
This is crazy. Okay, we're gonna start with Future Sight.
1 out of 6.
God, Anissa, please. Maddie's rolls were bad. Why can't yours be good?
What sensation is going through your mind, Anissa?
All of like the fur, it's almost like a static shock travels through from toe to head. There's like bits of glowing are flickering around Anissa's eyes, but it's not clear. It's fuzzy. It's uncertain. It's not as bright as maybe it would normally be if she was able to focus. But there's so much going on around and extreme stress that she can't get a clear picture.
As you fail to see things yet to come, you also fail to see that one of the giants has caught up to you. I need you, Anissa, to make a dexterity plus evasion.
Oh, God.
1 out of 7 is not going to be enough to overpower him.
Girl.
You are grabbed by the scruff of your mane, roughly yanked up. You are his prey right now.
Let that slide.
Giosa, are you going to let that slide?
Absolutely not. So, this is all happening while we're running, correct?
Correct.
I imagine that Giosa can see what's going on and sees that Anissa is pretty much defenseless at this point. So I want him to use bulldoze to basically use the momentum he's got, do a U-turn, and just bulldoze that one that's holding Anissa down. 3 out of 7.
Describe how you shake the earth and affect both the Kingsfolk and your allies.
As he's running, he can probably hear the struggle of Anissa's voice as she's trying to get away from this giant dude. And as it's all occurring, he immediately U-turns, picks up more momentum. The very earth itself is crackling and shifting amongst his feet as he increases speed. And the closer he gets to her, I'm imagining that she knows what's probably about to happen, and before it even occurs, all you hear him say is, "Move!" and just shoulder checks this dude as hard as he possibly can to hopefully get her to go free.
With each step you take, the ground erupts around you, and knocking everyone, including Vorpalu, off kilter.
but that's just enough time to Anissa to slip out and bound away.
Awesome.
And while they do that, the giants are going to try and attack you, Giosa.
Bring it on.
3 out of 5.
I'm going to face them on in a clash. 6 out of 8.
You are a god incarnate. While your friends manage to evade their clutches, you keep them at bay here, more than enough of a match to keep them occupied. And with each pound of your fist that blocks theirs, each time you draw breath from their gasps, it fills you with pride and redemption for those who you could not save in time.
Well, that's very bittersweet.
Vorpalu and Anissa, as you make your way closer to the heart of the woods here, another giant, this one in hoods, emerges from the brush and begins to march slowly but surely towards the two of you.
Ah! That looks really familiar.
Madi, deep down in the pit of your waking stomach, you realize this isn't just an ancestor of Odo. This isn't just a lookalike. This is Odo.
Oh gosh. Bro is immortal.
As Odo charges for both of you, what do?
I turn to Anissa, I give them one last hug, and I push them as far away as I can, and I'm gonna use last chance.
Anissa, with this last touch, you feel their faith, their hopes flow into you, giving you a burst of energy. For Palu, you do not faint from this exertion, not yet. You still have Odo to face while she gets away. Odo charges for you, and I need you, Vorpalu. Do you meet him head on, or do you evade?
I meet him head on.
Special plus clash. 3 out of 7. He charges for you, ready to grab you by your long serpentine neck, but you just open wide and say ah. And jets of pure draconic force erupt in an inferno of green and purple and blue light, an octarine assault. He only just has enough time to... The carved tattoos begin to glow a sickening green light and protects him from the full onslaught of this. Both of you are exerted from this. Anissa, you have a chance to escape. Do you do so?
I would like to use nature power.
3 out of 9 will hit. What do you ask of nature?
So Anissa puts their palms into the earth, clutches the dirt. Roots start to pull towards, and like flaming roots start to come out and vines and pull towards, and Anissa wills them to shoot at Oto and try to clutch and hold him back and damage him.
He's going to make a clash check. 1 moment. He rolled a 6 out of 9.
Can I do something about that?
You know what? Anissa has no will points in this, but Madi, it's too real for you. You feel yourself tied to these events as well now. Do you have will points to spare?
Yeah, I got 4 out of 5, so now I have 3 out of 5.
Roll once more, and remember you have a +1 to this roll.
I hope it's better. Can I even beat that 6?
4 out of 9.
Oh!
Madi, you try and will the past to change, but this is a memory. It's already come to pass. You know deep down, the burning roots will crawl up around Oto. You know he will break through it like it was paper, brushing away the burning scraps and returning to his onslaught. You know, Anissa, you were not strong enough. Vorpalu, though, is strong enough to keep him at bay for the time being. If you are to run, it must be now.
Okay, I'm gonna run now.
Giosa, you got a whole bunch of these kingsfolk ready for your wrath. How do you deliver it to them?
Ooh, okay. So, roughly, just so I have an idea, about how far away is Anissa?
Hundreds of yards away from you at this point.
And in terms of resistance for these big behemoths, on a scale of 1 to 10, about how badly are they kind of pushing me back?
In terms of strength, you can take on 2 at a time. In terms of numbers, the odds are not in your favor.
Ooh. The idea was he would use his strength to unfortunately, destroy more giant trees, but he's doing it to basically put a blockage in their pathway so he can run closer to Anissa and protect her.
Make me a strength plus brawl.
Any modifiers or anything like that, or just
+3.
2 out of 13.
Man, that's some unlucky rolls.
Yeah, we're just not.
I know, but you know what? I like this kind of roleplay. Let's keep it.
Yeah, true.
With swings of your arms, with the force of your horns, you quicken the job that these fires would have done in the first place and tear down the woods, knocking tree after tree in their way to hopefully give some distance between you and them. You managed to do so effectively enough. You do not manage to get to Anissa in time, though. Instead, you arrive just in time to see Vorpalu on the brink of unconsciousness, leaning against an old, gnarled root, cradling her wounds as Odo slowly but inevitably marches towards her.
I'm stressing.
Okay, clearly things are not going well. He understands the situation where one of them needs to escape. Obviously, there's not much that can be done in the situation. So I would like to do one thing before doing my last thing. Use potentially some kind of telepathy with Anissa, if that's even something that they can do. And all I want it to be is a single thing or a single feeling.
The bond still lingers. What does Anissa hear?
Live.
Anissa, you receive the message, the command, the request. And Giosa, Odo turns around to face you and charges for you. As you lock arms, struggling as the smoke starts to envelop, these fuzzy, faint lights begin to come into focus. Anissa, go ahead and roll damage for future sight, please.
Yes. 5 out of 11.
That is just the window that Giosa needed. Giosa, you're able to fight back, push him deeper into the smoke until he is out of sight. You're able to reach Vorpalu's unconscious body now. Vorpalu, what's the last thing that goes through your mind in this final moment of lucidity?
The last thing that goes through Vorpalu's mind is just hoping that Anissa made it to safety. And she holds tight to Giosa with whatever little strength she has left. And she just waits for what seems to be their fate.
Anissa?
Wait, question. Before I run, can I know we're not doing any sort of combat anymore, but can I use Bad Omen on the Kingsfolk?
I think in this moment of desperate anguish, roll accuracy. Add 3 to the accuracy roll.
5 out of 11.
That's a critical hit.
I think it is truly this moment of anguish. In my head, I'm seeing as they're running, they're atop, I don't know if there is any sort of hill or where they can get any kind of slight level above to view the scene. But it's this moment of anguish and just this release of energy.
Your wail joins the chorus of the damned, the desperate, the pleading, the vengeful. You watch your home, your friends, your whole world smothered and snuffed out in smoke, and you can only hope, as you look up to what's left of the night sky, that these giants meet an even worse fate. But after what seems like an eternity on that hilltop looking down, you turn around and descend back into the smoke. You stumble your way blindly through the woods. You find the grove. You find the totem. You take out the mask. Anissa, what happens next?
I think they walk up to it and sit at the base, pulling the mask out of the satchel, turning the face of it, almost to look them in the eyes. And there's this feeling of it's not a doom, and it's almost like a feeling of a strong connection that is so powerful, and yet there's also an uncertainty around it and what it means. With that, Anissa turns the mask around and puts it on their face. closing their eyes and trying to channel.
Make me a special plus channel.
3 out of 8.
Breathe in. Breathe out. You empty yourself like sand pouring out of the tips of your claws down into the mask. The woods grow dark. The fire goes out. The vision ends. It's just Madi and Anissa now. Ariana, you've already opened the door, and now you have a choice to make. The bond between Madi and Anissa is too blurred, runs too deep now, not to be made manifest. The question is, how?
Okay. I feel like I'm making such big decisions.
This time I'll give you 2 choices to choose from.
I like that. Give me choices. Give me choices. I'm so overwhelmed right now.
Either 2 remain 2, you both wake up from this dream, separate, individual, divided. Neither will be entirely whole, but they will be themselves.
Uh-huh.
Or 2 become 1. Maybe more than 1. You've already shared this much of yourself with them, but you can blur the lines even further. Embrace the change together.
Okay. They can both feel that there's this emptiness, the way things currently are. And there's something to be explored. And up to this point, it seems that we've explored everything that can be explored in this current scenario. And the only thing to do next is to move forward. And I think that there's a hesitation and a fear from a little bit of both ends, but also this curiosity that can't be satiated without peering behind the curtain. And also I want to move the story in a new direction. Let's frickin' fuse like Steven Universe.
Steven Universe!
They're gonna fuse!
We gotta do something new. I'm such a sucker for changing it up. Oh my god, fusion, ha!
Fusion! 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 Fusion!
We have to.
I have just been on the edge of my seat listening to this. Oh my god!
Oh my god. Note to self, don't ever tell Kay that you want something because he will make it happen. Because all I said was I liked Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and it would be cool if we had that kind of subplot.
It's like a Monkey Paw thing. Or like a Manky Paw.
Ooh, Manky
Manky Paw. I feel like I'm nauseous.
Madi, you wake up with a violent start. In the throes of this sudden primal energy, you find your form completely changed.
Whoa! Hold on! Whoa!
You're covered in bestial pink and blue fur, wild flowing mane of white draping down from brown lagomorphic ears where your hair and bow used to be. Strong digitigrade legs, broad claws, long antlers, and those glowing cyan eyes with white crescent pupils.
Oh my god.
As you try to bring yourself back down, your form eventually settles back into something more familiar but also clearly changed.
Whoa!
Oh
That is
my
so
god.
cool.
White streaks in your otherwise brown hair, ears more pointed and furry, sharp canines, unmistakable patches of fur markings all around your face that you cannot hide with makeup. And of course, those crescent pupils. You turn around, Emberly's just looking at you going,
What the heck? You're a furry now!
I was waiting for that.